We've seen a lot of keyboard releases from REDRAGON, and one of them is this keyboard. This is the REDRAGON EISA magnetic keyboard, and today we will talk about if this keyboard is worth your money and is it worth considering today. I just want to say that this keyboard was sponsored by REDRAGON, but it does not influence my review at all, and everything I say is always going to be my personal take. Let's get to it. Right off the bat, the design looks just like any other REDRAGON keyboard. They really wanted this design on the majority of this keyboard. If you've seen my review of the REDRAGON RLOX and the Galadin Pro, you may notice the resemblance, and I think this is a good thing, so people can easily recognize the keyboard just by looking at it. This is an all ABS keyboard, which does have its drawback, like the build quality being a little creaky at some parts, but really it's nothing to worry about since this keyboard still feels like it's put together really well. With its compact 96% ANSI layout, this keyboard can fit in any desk setups, and we also have a knob on the top left corner, which not many keyboard companies are doing these days. The knob is aluminum that has a little wobble but still gets the job done. This keyboard is priced at $65 US, which is a lot cheaper than most magnetic keyboards. You can find this keyboard on REDRAGON's official website, which I will put the link in the description down below. You can also use my code on the screen on your next checkout to save an extra 10%. We have this black and 2 shades of green for the colorway, and it is the only available colorway for this keyboard. It also has RGB underglow, good brightness on the shine through keycaps thanks to the north-facing RGB LEDs on the PCB. You can customize the lighting using some key combinations like the function button and the right alt key to cycle through the numerous effects, function button and the spacebar to cycle through the available colors. Looking at the side profile, we have this 2-layer design that again we have seen on most REDRAGON keyboards, black top casing and the green bottom casing. On the left side is a USB-C port to connect this keyboard to your PC. I personally do not like these side USB-C ports, but it does come with an angled USB-A to USB-C for you to use. Yes, this keyboard doesn't have a wireless capability as with the majority of magnetic keyboard these days. The edges has this step design all around the inside keyboard, and we also have LED indicators on this part. On the back, we have the flip stand to adjust the typing angle. Personally, the default typing angle feels very good, but if you want to customize the typing angle, you are welcome to use the flip stands on the back. On the middle is the REDRAGON branding, and on the corners are the silicone feet to prevent the keyboard from sliding around when in use. The keycaps mounted are double shot PBT plastic with the MOA profile, a lot taller than what I'm used to, but now it is much easier to press because of its height and a larger surface area. The characters also have a decent size to them, they can be read without problems. This keyboard is equipped with the next generation Ultramag magnetic switches. They've also implemented the anti-wobble dual module floating structure, pretty mouthful, along with the LED diffusers, making the underglow a lot more balanced and bright. This structure, the anti-wobble thing, intends to reduce the stem wobble, providing a nice balanced typing experience, and I gotta agree, these are very good switches and are very comfortable to type on. They are built with full palm, delivering a nice silky and buttery typing sound and feedback. Let's talk about the software. We have the driver, but you can also download it on your PC. In this case, we are going to use the web driver because that's one less download to worry about. On the first tab, we have the remapping section and macro. On the second tab, we have the lighting customization. On the next tab is the actuation customization for each key and rapid trigger, as well as the polling rate and calibration. We have the PRCS, which is kind of confusing. They named it mode 1 to 4, which is the equivalent to the SOCD mod tab, toggle key and dynamic keystroke. You do have the description for each mode, but it's just very confusing. But enough about the software, and just listen to how this keyboard actually sounds. Honestly, I'm very surprised by how this keyboard sounds. Not many keyboards or magnetic keyboards clack like this. It is better than the Gator Jade Pros for me, and this keyboard shouldn't sound this good, but it does. I do have a slight problem though with the stabilizers. They have like a dampened and muted sound. After getting this keyboard, I suggest doing a rundown on the stabilizers, lube them up and tune them, and this keyboard might be one of your clacking HE keyboard. For the performance, I think this works great for gaming obviously and a little bit of productivity. I kind of don't understand why REDRAGON decided to put a numpad on this keyboard because a lot of people would find this keyboard a gaming centric one. But I think REDRAGON slowly pushes the boundaries of normalizing the Hall effect technology, and that is just my 2 cents. If this were in a 75% exploded layout with a knob, this would be a banger.